take you from the downtown hotels to the convention center. I was riding on that bus, and it's 10 lanes of traffic on Lakeshore Drive, and there was this guy out running across the traffic. And that's because it was $5 cheaper to park on this side than on that side, or the other way around. And the convention was over here, so he parked over there to save $5 and risk his life to run across 10 lanes of traffic. And I turned to the person next to me and said, "Oh, there's an idea for a video game." And I created a video game with a man running across 10 lanes of traffic. And if you ran into him, it initially would turn into a bloody splash on the screen. That got changed.
Yeah.
And then 3 days before we were going to CES in January to show that game, we were having a meeting with how we're going to promote the game on the show floor, and Jim Levy, our marketing genius, said, "Hey, wait a minute, you know the San Diego Chicken is this guy who wears a chicken suit and runs around football games back then. He was known for this. He said, if we change the guy to a chicken, we can tell the story, why did the chicken cross the road? So we market it that way. And I really didn't like the graphics that I was using for the guy anyway, and it was top view. If you ever try to draw a top view of a man in 8 bits, don't. But I created a pretty good looking chicken. Okay, that chicken looks pretty good, right? And so I did. I changed it to yellow. I made it a chicken graphics, and we just changed it in one evening to a chicken crossing the road. And then we called the San Diego Chicken. And we're about to go to CES, and San Diego Chicken said, "Okay, I'll come and do it. It's $5,000 a day for me and the chicken assistant." That was his girlfriend.
Chicken assistant.
A suite at the Desert Inn Hotel. And he starts adding all of these things that to have him running around in his chicken suit.
And all the seed he could eat.
So our director of PR raises his hand and said, "I'll wear a chicken suit." And so he ended up, that's how it became a chicken crossing the road instead of a man in the first place. And then he ran around and did that. And the worst part was the dry cleaning bill on the chicken suit, because this guy is the one guy who couldn't eat without having food all over him. And so we had a big dry cleaning bill on the chicken suit. And just to name names, he was our director of PR, and his name was Fred Hypes. Yeah.
All right, we ended at 6:30. One more question, quick.